Yeah, now, so we are starting this training with an understanding that we take 100% responsibility of our life. Now, if it is 100% responsibility of my life with me, that means I have to take time out. I have to see when is that I can watch over the videos. I have to take time out to do the exercise. Today, Lena is there to teach you. Tomorrow, there is some other teacher to teach you. Universe is full of abundance. In universe has lot of money to give you. Universe has lot of good relationship to give you. But whose responsibility to attract it? Why is it not able to come to us? Because we need to have that certain frequency set to attract. Okay, now this is the radio. Okay, this is the radio. Imagine this is a radio, and I'm telling the radio, play some good song. Will it ever happen? No. Why it will not happen? Because it's not connected. We have to tune to the frequency. Now this entire training would be how to tune to the frequency. Yeah, before we get into understanding law of attraction, understanding tuning a frequency, understanding how to get that high level of attraction, set that frequency so that anything which we desire today, whatever we desire, our desires, our goals, what we need in our life, what is it at the end of the day? It is energy, right? Is it energy? Right? What is energy? Anything in the universe which is made today. In physics, we have learned what is Einstein's rule, what is Einstein's formula? E is equals to mc square. Everyone remembers that? At that time, to ratta maar liya hoga. We have not understood. Even I have understood it now when I was going through the trainings. So what exactly it means by E is equals to mc square? It means that energy is constant in this universe. Have you ever heard the name as energies? Go to the dictionary and see whether you have heard there is a word called energies. Does it exist? No, it doesn't. Why? Why there is no word as energies? Why? It's only energy. There is no G's. Why? Because energy is constant. Energy cannot be created. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can only be transformed. You're able to understand, right? So there is, the energy is constant. So that's why we say the only constant in this world is change. This is the link with the Einstein rule. The only constant in our life is change. Why? Because the change happens in the transformation. If I'm holding this mobile and I put it into the fire, heat, what it's going to happen? It's going to melt. But will it change? This is energy, right? Will it change? It will change its form. It will change the form. It will melt. It will become gas. It will change its form. But it is still constant. It is still there in the universe, right? Now, universe has abundance of money. Each one of us can become rich. Each one of us can have those materialistic things what we desire. Each one of us can get the goodness in life. There is no scarcity because energy remains constant. It neither changes, it neither destroys. It can only be transferred. It can only be transferred to the person who is able to attract it. Right? Now, how to attract it is a 30-day process. See, overnight things will not change. It took me 7 years and I'm still working on myself. If you ask me, every day I work on myself. Every day I can find some flaws in myself. Then I come back, do the introspection, write it down. How was my day? I could have better reacted to my daughter in this situation. I could have better reacted to my husband in this situation. Then I reflect and then change myself on the next day. So every day I try to become a better person than a previous day. And that's the purpose of life. Can we all make this purpose of life for 30 days that I am just 1% better than what I have lived yesterday? Can we just make that purpose of life? I don't want big purpose to come in. You know, whenever the word purpose passion, when it comes to our mind, it's like, oh my God, some big thing we have to do. There is no big thing we have to do. What we have to do is we have to just live little more with more kindness, more compassionate, more human, being human, showing that humanity 1% more than we did yesterday. Is it possible for all of us to do that? It's possible to all of us to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, in 1 week, this week would be owning ourselves, understanding ourselves. It's very, very important. We are all busy with our regular schedules. Okay. You are enjoying your business, you are enjoying your job, everything is good. We literally have to come out with our desires. What do we desire to achieve in this world? The reason that seed of desire has gone inside you, because that desires, when you start working to achieve those desires, what will happen is your deservability will increase. Now, why I'm saying your deservability will increase? Universe law, write it down. You will only get what you deserve, not what you desire. We all know this. We will only get in life what we deserve, not we desire. But what happens is when we start working towards what we desire, our deservability factor increases. Why? Because the desire is an energy. Now, if I want a certain energy to attract in my life, I have to grow up so that I match that energy. If I'm not able to match that energy, I will not be able to attract that, whether it is money, whether it is relationship, whether it is abundance, it will never come to me. So what I need to do, I need to increase, go from a low level to a high level of vibration. I need to vibrate at a higher level. What is law of attraction? Law of attraction is the science of attracting things in our life by vibrating at an exact frequency. Can we write it down? Law of attraction. What is the definition of law of attraction according to me? It's okay, Vikram, if you don't have the 4 notebooks, you can just take any paper and pen and note it down for today. Tomorrow you can have a book for yourself. Is that fine? Vikram?
Yes, that's
okay.
fine.
Okay, fantastic. So reason Vikram was saying that he doesn't have 4 notebooks, if all of you remember that I have told you to get 4 notebooks. Okay, 1 notebook is your training, which you will hear from me every day. You can write it down. The second notebook is the gratitude journal. The third notebook is your affirmations book. And the fourth notebook is your desires, your goal setting. So we will come to this slowly. Now, coming back to the law of attraction, it's very, very important we understand law of attraction well and we believe in it, how it works. You know why? Because when we understand the science behind it, we will do it by natural. By default, we will do it. But in childhood, we have been taught that we have to brush our teeth, right? Today, nobody has to remind us to brush our teeth. You know why? Because we believe that every day getting up, brushing our teeth will make our teeth clean and then only we can eat. It has gone into the DNA, gone into the cell of the body. Once you understand how law of attraction works, once you understand whether you believe or you don't believe, it will work, right? So when it will work, so let's use it for our benefit. If we understand the science behind it, you will automatically do. Whether Lena will tell or tomorrow some other trainer will tell or some other trainer, it doesn't matter. You have to believe on it first, right? Now, when I say attracting things in our life by vibrating at a certain frequency, now what does it mean attracting at a certain frequency? At an energy level, we all are same, right? Vikram is also at an energy level, is made of matter. Anything in universe is made of matter, right? Matter is made of, if you see through microscope, matter is made of protons, neutrons, the smallest particle, atoms. We have learned this in physics, right? Now, each one of us is made of matter. That means we have energy. Vikram is energy, Rafi is energy, Swastika is energy, Firoz is energy, Lenin is energy. If we are all energy, then why we are different? Why is it that your physical look is different, your way of attracting thing is different? Why? It's all because we are vibrating at a different frequency. When we are the same at an energy level, that means God is also energy. God is also the same energy what we have, right? Now, what is the difference? The frequency level, the level of consciousness. In spirituality, it is known as the level of consciousness. In human words, we say the frequency which is we are vibrating at, right? Someone vibrates at a higher frequency, someone vibrates at a lower frequency. We will understand how to change the frequency of each one of us so that our consciousness is vibrating at a higher level. When we vibrate at a higher level, who does we become? We have the power of God. And that's why you might have seen anywhere, whether it is in Muslim books, religious book, in Hindu religious book, in Christian religious book, what do we say? If we have to search God, if we have to search Bhagwan outside, where we have to search? Outside or inside? Inside. We all have God within us. Now, there is a story which we have learned, right? Aladdin ka Chirag. Do you remember this story, Aladdin ka Chirag? How many of you have heard about this story? Genie? You have heard about Genie, right? So, Genie, what used to happen when Aladdin used to rub that lamp, the Genie can fulfill 3 wishes, right? Now, God has given us a Genie in our life. God has given us an angel in our life. You can call it a genie, you can call it an angel. And that angel, God wanted to store it inside us so that it's not going to the hands of the people who will destroy it. So God was thinking where to hide it. And you know where God has hidden it? Inside us. Imagine a powerful gun where you can shoot everyone. If that powerful gun goes to the hands of the terrorists, what will happen? It will actually destroy humanity. And the same powerful gun will go in the hands of the soldier. It can save a country, right? Now, exactly in the same manner, law of attraction, God wanted to give in the hands of good people. God wanted that people should understand law of attraction, who wants to attract all the goodness in that life. And that is the discovery what we have done. Firoz, there is a background noise from your end. Thank you. So I really want you to understand this concept so well of law of attraction, that anytime when you are going through a situation in your life, you can actually get back and ask yourself, why I'm facing this? Today, the truth, the reality of life is, the people who you have in your life, the money which is there in your bank account, the relationship which you carry today, the materialistic things which you have today is all you have attracted. You have attracted with the frequency which you are vibrating at. So if that is not good or you're not liking it, let me tell you, it's our responsibility to change it. Now we have taken that responsibility to bring in our life, consciously or unconsciously. Till now, unconsciously, we were attracting things in our life. From today onwards, I want you to attract things consciously, because we know that whether you believe or you don't believe, things will come to your life. If I don't believe, if I actually let this mobile fall down, it will, right? I can't say, no, the mobile should not fall down. Mobile will, right? It can break as well, because it is a law of gravity. Whether I believe or I don't believe, law of gravity will work, right? In the same manner, law of attraction will work. Now, law of attraction is directly proportional to law of vibration. And that's why we say the emotions which you carry. There are 2 things to attract things in your life. Number 1 is the clarity. Okay, write it down. Clarity. Number 1 is clarity, and number 2 is elevated emotions. It's very, very important to have clarity in life. Where you need to have clarity in life? The 4 areas. Number 1 is health. Second is relationship. Third is wealth. Fourth is money. Okay, I have kept wealth and money different. Why? Because money you can attract from different sources. Wealth you can attract from different sources. It could be like money, you are taking it from your job or business or anywhere. Wealth could be attracted in all different ways. So all these 4 areas, you might have seen that I have sent you affirmations in all these 4 areas, right? Morning and evening. I don't want you to play my voice. I want you to record those affirmations with your voice. Can we all do that? Can we all do that? You can change the affirmations once you have the understanding of it. These are the most basic affirmations which I have created for you, so that you don't struggle with creating affirmations. I have just created a very basic affirmations for you. Now, what do you mean by affirmations? Whenever you keep hearing, repeating again and again and again the same things in your mind, we have 2 parts of mind, conscious mind and subconscious mind. What happens is, the conscious mind is actually the ant. The subconscious mind is the elephant. There is a book, The Ant and the Elephant. You can search it in Google. The ant actually controls the elephant. Elephant is the subconscious mind. 90% of our life, which we are today experiencing, is because of a subconscious mind. When we sleep at night, at that time also, our subconscious mind is active, because our heartbeats are running, the neuron systems are running, each and every body part is running. Conscious mind can sleep, but subconscious mind cannot sleep. And that is the reason I have given you affirmations, so that before sleeping, just before you sleep, just listen to these affirmations. Whatever you hear at night while you are drowsy, we call it a alpha state, alpha to beta state. So when you are going to sleep, your subconscious mind becomes active. And at that time, you have to keep listening to whatever you chant will become your reality of life. The whole night, the subconscious mind will work to make it, to show you the reality morning. How? The relevant situations, the relevant people, the relevant things will start popping up in front of you. The reason you got connected with me, because somewhere in your mind, you might have thought of some kind of living the best version or living a good life, and then universe connected you to me, right? It is your thought which becomes things. Can we all write that? The simple meaning of law of attraction. Your thoughts will become things. Simple. Whatever you think will become your reality. Now, every thought, when it connects to emotions, emotions are not positive or negative. Thought can be positive or negative. Emotions are never positive or negative. Now, what happens when I say, I hate that person, I just don't like that person? Now, what is happening? The emotion which you have put in that statement, the emotions are deep and shallow. The deeper it is, it becomes the reality of life much faster. Now, when do you feel you have deep emotions in your life? What are the situations which has caused you where you literally had very deep emotions in your life? It could be when you got insulted. It could be when you got upset. It could be when somebody said bad to you. It could be that you felt that you are not being respected. It could be that your self-respect is impacted. These are the areas where your emotions were deep. And that's the time your subconscious mind has actually gone inside that thought. And again and again and again, you will see the same situation happening in your life. You know why? Because that emotions were quite deep. Now, I am not saying that we will not feel hurt. We will definitely feel hurt. But in this 30 days, what I want you to learn is the time when you go low, how much time do you take to come back? Earlier, I used to take 1 week. I used to be upset and sitting in my bedroom, and my husband will come and he will be like, are we ready to go out? And I'm like, no, You know what your mom did to me. You know how I am getting insulted every day. And Amit would be like, oh my God, she's still sitting on that topic, which was like 10 days earlier. She's not ready to leave it. I was sitting on that topic for 1 week, emotionally weak, emotionally down. What will happen? I will again see that situation. Again, something will happen in my life which will make me upset. Now, today, exactly the same thing happens. How much time it takes for me to come out of it? Maybe 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes. Maximum, it would be 10 to 15 minutes. The worst situation. I can come out of any situation in just 10 minutes by actually changing my perception. How to change my perception? There is a conscious healing and there is a subconscious healing. Conscious healing, Vikram, sweetheart, we have all been carrying baggages for decades. Okay, each one of you, if you are not able to open up with your baggage in the group, I can have a one-to-one session with you. Okay, I can help you to heal whatever you are carrying from your childhood. Understand this once, that until 7 years, our subconscious mind is not ready to be developed. It's not working. You can say it's not ready. Okay, until 7 years, it's only conscious mind which is working. Now, until 7 years, what happens is, whatever our parents are saying, whatever society is saying, whatever teachers are saying, whatever they want us to behave, we take it as a final belief. And that gets into the subconscious mind when we start growing up. Because until 7 years, the subconscious mind was not active. Only conscious mind was active. Subconscious mind was functioning whatever the parents were telling us, whatever the society was telling us. Today, unfortunately, many of us still live like a 7-year-old child. We still have behaviors, we still have habits, what we have actually taken up from the society at the age of 7 years, what the parents have told us at the age of 7 years, until 7 years. We still have it in our mind and we are carrying those beliefs, and that is the reason our life is not changing to the percentage or to the extent what we want it to change. So it is very, very important that we have to heal it. We have to cleanse ourselves. The cleansing process is very, very important. Now, before even we attract things in our life, we have to first clean ourselves. Most of the people, they learn law of attraction, they do affirmation, they do visualization, but still are not able to attract. You know why? Because they are carrying the baggage. And any of the feelings of the baggage of frustration, anger, insult, hate, anything which is there at the backside, subconscious mind, you know what happens? Whatever you are trying to attract gets into a conflict. And that conflict will not allow, it will block. It just blocks. When you get inside your room, now the room where you are sitting, there would be a positive bacteria and a negative bacteria in the room, right? How many times you might have seen that sometimes we just get inside some hall or some room and suddenly we start sneezing. You have seen that happening? Suddenly we start sneezing. But exactly in the same room, somebody else will come and they will not be sneezing, but someone else is sneezing. Why? What do we say? That the immune system is low, right? There is some negative bacteria in that room which you are attracting. Why? Because of the immune system is low. Everywhere where you go, there is a positive bacteria, there is a negative bacteria. It depends what are you attracting towards yourself. Whether you are attracting positivity or you are attracting negativity, it depends upon your immune system. Now, today, this training of 30 days is to make your immune system stronger. Okay, how to make it stronger? By cleansing us from top to bottom. Very, very important. We have to cleanse ourselves. There is a conscious healing and there is a subconscious healing. Subconscious healing, you need a healing. You have heard about all this therapists and Reiki healing. I feel, Swastika, you do it.
Yeah. I learned Reiki till second level, and I was taking sound healing therapy.
So good, awesome. So imagine we have a therapist with us. It's my honor to have you, Swastika. Now, it is very, very important to heal ourselves. So how does Reiki healing and yoga or Vastu, or there are so many ways, crystals, there are so many ways which helps us to heal ourselves. And this healing happens at a subconscious level. What do you mean by that? When all this process, when you go through, there is certain chemicals in our body, which is known as the happy hormones, endorphins, okay, serotonin. There are other serotonin and oxytocin. Oxytocin is known as a love hormone. Okay, anything which creates pleasure. Dopamine. There are 4 chemicals in our body which is our happy hormones. Okay, now all these happy hormones gets generated even when we have drugs, alcohol. Now the people, why they like to have drugs, alcohol, why they are going and prostitutes, why they are doing all this? Because of that chemical which gets generated in the body. They feel good, right? Because they don't know how to feel good otherwise. They don't know how to insert that chemical or generate that chemical without drinking alcohol, without having drugs, without going to that prostitutes. We can still generate that chemical in our body, happy hormones, and feel that pleasure. And this training of 30 days, I am going to teach you how to generate that happy hormones. It's all about generating happy hormones in our body. And that is the need of human being. If we don't generate happiness in our life, we start looking out. We start seeing that the husband should give, parents should give, wife should give, children should give. Because that's the need of the body, to insert that happiness, right? And we have to learn how to insert that happiness without an external factor, right? And it is a process, step by step. I am telling you all this so that you remind me that you told me this, please cover it. Okay, so whatever it comes to my mind, I will tell you. Please make a note of it that I am covering in this 30 days. If I am not covering, you have to come back and tell me. Okay. Now, understand conscious and subconscious healing. Why I'm talking about healing? Before even we get into attraction, it is very, very important that we heal ourselves. Any kind of trauma which we have gone in our childhood, any kind of trauma which we have encountered in our business, anything in relationship which we have gone through is sitting here, is sitting in a subconscious mind. Okay, how much ever you learn law of attraction, you will not be able to attract it because it's in a conflict. Now it's conflicting. Yeah, and to frequency, like attracts like, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative, frustration attracts frustration, sadness attracts sadness, anger attracts anger. It is simple. This is the law of universe. It's as simple as that. Now what I need to do, I need to remove it, pluck it out. Whether there are certain people who are sitting in your head which are not suitable to sit in your house also, you have given a space in your head. We have to pluck it out. One by one, we have to pluck it out. Okay, they are not required to sit in your head. Your body is your temple. Why should I make all those people sit in my head? I am pure. I want to be a pure body. Why should I get all those negative people in my head? Right? So first of all, cleansing ourselves. Conscious and subconscious healing. You can cleanse yourself by doing all this, like Reiki healing, having some crystals, some kind of spiritual mechanism or religious way, wherein you go to church or you do baptism, you go to masjid and you do certain rituals for healing. There are different ways of healing. Okay, meditation helps you to heal. Now what I am going to teach you is conscious healing. Subconscious healing, external factor. Conscious healing, it works from here. How? By using your intelligence. Conscious healing can be done by using your intelligence to change the perception, how you look into that situation in a better way, right? Anything negative which happens in your life, you can actually say, oh, you know what? My boss is, so I hate my boss. I just don't love the students who are not productive here with me in my training. I can say that. Or I can say, Thank you, God, for giving me such unproductive students, because that makes my creativity to come out. That makes me a better influencer. That makes me a better trainer. Thank you, God, for giving me a bad boss. Thank you, God, for giving me a bad customer, because that shows how good I am in my sales. Now, any negative situation, if you can change the perception of how you look into it, because every situation, every experience comes to our life to teach us something. By now, you have to believe this and put it, inject it in your DNA. Anything which you are seeing in front of you has come in because there is a purpose of life. Okay, can we all put it in our mind? Now, any person who is negative out there, let's not judge them. You know why? Okay, there is a story which I believe on. I don't know whether it's right or wrong. I don't know whether how much truth is it, but I'm going to share it with you, because this story has completely changed my life and how I look towards people. Now, what it says is, God in the kingdom of heaven was getting bored. Okay, sitting in heaven, having all the luxurious thing and eating everything, yummy things, was actually getting bored. Now, what God did, God said, I don't want all this luxurious things. Let me go to the earth and experience the human life. I want to experience being a Bill Gates. I want to experience being a rapist. I want to experience being a beggar on the road. I want to experience being a Reiki healer, Swastika. I want to experience being a Vikram. I want to experience being Rafi starting a sofa business. I want to experience Lenin doing a business of DXN. God has actually come in different forms to live a human life. Somebody told me in the training, I feel I heard it from Pooja itself, that we are not human beings come here to experience spirituality. We are spiritual beings, have come here to experience human life. Can we all write it? And it's like, wow, it just blown away. I was literally blown away with this statement. We are all spiritual beings, have come to this world to experience human life. Right? Now, anybody whom you are seeing that they are using harsh words, they are insulting you, they are behaving bad, just tell them, you know what I do? I just tell God, see up and tell, wow, another piece, another creation of yours, another experience of yours. Right? So it's like God wants to experience it. What can we do? Now God has decided that I want to experience being a rapist. I want to experience being a terrorist. So nobody is bad. We have all come in this world to experience. When we go to a movie theater, you know, 20% we already know that it's a horror movie, it's a comedy movie, it's a romantic movie. We already know. So we have decided that we are going to watch a movie which is a comedy or which is a horror. 20% we know. But somebody tells us that, come, I'll tell you the story before even you go. What will you say? No, let me experience it. I want to experience remaining 80%. Right? Exactly in the same manner, God has decided to be a Rafi. God has decided to be a Firoz. God has decided to be a Vikram. God has decided to be a Lenin. God is inside Swastika. Now, 20% we know. Remaining 80%, we have to experience life. Okay? 80% of the life, it's in our control. 20% sadness will be there. I am not saying I can help you to come out 100%. No one can do that. 20% sadness will be there, but 80% of life is in our hand. We can control it. God has told us, go experience. Now this is the life, 20% I have decided, but 80% I have given you in your life. Go experience life, right? And once I understood this, everyone around me, I just feel it's same. We are same. At a internal level, all of us wants we have some desires. We want love. We have joy inside us. We have so much of kindness inside us. We have so much of humanity inside us. And we want to give that love outside. Each one of us, all of us have a pure heart inside, a pure soul inside. How it becomes that dust and all that negativity? Because of the world which has put us in. Now, what we need to do, rather than absorbing that negativity, we can just bless them. Today, we have changed the perception, how we see people. Right? Now, next time when you actually see somebody doing injustice in front of you or not talking in the way how you want them to talk to you, what will come in your mind? Oh, that's her experience. Oh, he's going through his experience. Bless him. He needs your blessing. He or she wants that love from you. Remember, put a mantra today onwards. Okay, write it down. Hurt people, hurt others. Right? I want you to write this down. Hurt people, hurt others. The only reason when you see somebody hurting you, remember that is what is there inside them. They are literally being hurt from inside. Now, what that hurt person needs? That person needs more love. That person needs more blessing. You need to literally pity on that person. That's so much hurt that person is going through. If my mother-in-law keep throwing tantrums on me every day and she feels that happiness by actually scolding me, I bless her. I said, you are feeling happiness scolding me? Please do that. At least it's consoling you. I bless her. Now I have changed my perception. Now, whenever she scolds me, I am like seeing her with how much hurt she has gone through. Right? Now, if that is the perception we carry, do we ever feel hatred with somebody? No, we can never. Can we have that perception that God is inside each one of us? Why we are bad? We are not bad. We have to just experience that situation. Nobody is bad, right? The only reason why we are 80% of the people in this world are struggling because we are blaming, we are complaining, we are cribbing. We always say, I am not able to attract happiness in my life because of my parents, because of my child, because of my mother-in-law. There is no because of. Can we write a statement today that life is working for us, not against us? Whatever happens in our life is for us to grow to the next level. Are you guys with me? Lenin, Firoz, I'm not able to hear you.
Yes. I am there.
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, today as a healing process, I will give you one healing mechanism. Okay. Attraction mechanism, we will start. I mean, when you start healing, you will start attracting for sure. Okay. But now we are concentrating on healing. We are just concentrating on healing for 1 week. Okay. The second week, we will just concentrate on attraction. Okay. Third week, we will concentrate on goal setting. And fourth week, we will concentrate on setting up your map for next 2 years, 5 years. Okay. That's the way I have planned 4 weeks of training. First week is completely healing and cleansing ourselves. Okay. That's important before even we attract anything in our life. Now, how to cleanse and heal? The number one process to heal ourselves is the master of everything. Whatever we are feeling, say this, whatever I am feeling, I am attracting. Write it down. Whatever I am feeling, I am attracting. Okay. Now, the number one process of cleansing yourself is being grateful to the negative situations, to the negative people, to all that hatred which you have gone through in our life. I want you to write 10 gratitudes for the things which you hate, for the things which you don't like, for the things which you don't have in your life. 10 gratitude. Be grateful to God for the things which you don't have. I am not telling you which you have. I am telling you which you don't have. Okay. First, when we are grateful for the things what we don't have, we get more things we can be grateful for. Okay. When we are grateful for the things what we have and what we don't have, we keep getting things what we will be grateful for. Okay. Now, when we do this cleansing process, gratitude for the things what we don't have, it helps us to clean ourselves. 10 gratitude, today's exercise, when you come out of the session, before you sleep, 10 gratitude. It could be anything, whatever things you feel like there is lack of money, or you feel like there is a lack of love, there is a lack of respect, there is a lack of materialistic things, anything which you feel you are not able to attract, be grateful for that. I literally want you to be grateful and tell God, thank you so much, God, for this situation or for this person in my life, for this experience in my life, because it has helped me to be more creative. It has actually helped me to understand myself. Please let me know, what are you trying to protect me from? Ask God, what is it that you are trying to protect me from when you are showing me this experience? What are you trying to make me learn by showing me this experience? What are you trying to make me teach by getting into the next version of myself? I am super grateful for that. Now, when you put your intentions in front of God, whatever intentions you put in front, it actually goes around in the world and it comes back as an attraction. Okay, your intention, my intention for this 30 days of training is, I can transform as many lives I can. I have a count of 500 people's life I can touch and transform in some way. Maybe 1% I can change the perception how they look like. It's enough for me before this 2021 ends. That's my purpose of my training. What is your purpose of your training? What is the purpose why you are here? Can we put that intention in front of God today? Anything, when we start the day, morning, when you get up, the first thing you have to put the intention in front of God. God, this day, I literally want to be the best of myself. When you sleep, you have to literally come back and appreciate yourself. Wow, Leena, every day I stand in the front of the mirror and I just appreciate myself. Wow, Leena, how well you were able to get through that situation, how well you managed your husband, how well you actually managed your boss, how well you were able to handle that student. I appreciate myself. Wow, Leena, you were not able to show anger. You could have shown anger to your child, but you controlled your anger. I just love you. I hug myself. I say, I love you to myself. The love and respect and appreciation and acknowledgement and the validation which we are looking out from outside, can we start giving to ourselves every day standing in front of the mirror? I don't mind, you can stand in the front of the mirror and cry. It's okay, but do that. Cry enough that you cleanse yourself and start appreciating yourself. Every day at night, I stand in the front of the mirror and be like, wow, thank you, God. What a peace you have made me. I'm so good. Thank you so much. I love myself. How you want others to appreciate you, start appreciating yourself. Imagine your self-esteem would raise from year to year. The reason why we get insulted because of a low self-esteem. How to raise our self-esteem? By working on our self-love. Can we all do that? It looks silly. It actually looks silly. But let me tell you, it's very powerful. Very powerful. Every day morning when you get up, even after taking bath, come in front of the mirror. Just see your body. Appreciate, love. Show that emotions which you really want your body to feel it, right? That's the level of endorphins which gets generated, the chemicals which get generated in your body, and you will never feel low. Any negative situations come in front of you, your mind will not turn it negative. Your mind will show positive in that, because you have raised your self-esteem. Now your self-esteem is not here. The chemicals level of endorphins serotonin, oxytocin has gone high. And when it goes high, you can't see negativity anywhere. Everything looks positive. You will see something positive in that. Now, what is the exercise you need to do today? 10 things for which you are grateful for before what you don't have in your life. Can we all do that? Can we all do that? And affirmations when you sleep. I want you to record it in your own voice. Don't play my voice. I have just sent you so that you learn affirmation, copy it, put it in your training book, copy it, each and everything, record it, do a recording, and make your own YouTube channel. All of you have a YouTube channel? You have? Can we put it in your YouTube channel, the affirmations? I am pretty sure the people who come to your channel will transform life. Today onwards, you are not just a student. You are a trainer. You are a teacher. If through you, there is a ripple effect which happens, will that be good? Will that be actually good? So can we all not just think of ourselves, let's think of everyone. Because the one action you take, imagine there are 10 lives are changing outside. The one action you take of saying affirmation and recording and putting in YouTube, somewhere, some depressed person, some suicidal person can listen to that and the life can change. You never know. We can save life just taking one action. Can we do that? Yeah. The more you spread happiness, happiness comes to you. Can we write it down? The more you spread happiness, happiness comes to you. The more you appreciate people, appreciation comes to you. The more you congratulate people, congratulations comes to you. Right? It's the law of life. It is the law of universe. So just be happy in others' happiness. When other people are successful and we are not showing that happiness, you know what's happened? There is a frequency of jealousy. And when the frequency of jealousy comes in, your vibration goes down. And what are you attracting? Jealousy will attract what? Lower frequency. You will never get success in your life when you are feeling jealous. So anybody who is prospering, everyone can prosper? Can everyone get money? Can everyone get successful? Yes, everyone can get that money. Everyone can become millionaire. There is no scarcity in the universe. So I want you to have that abundance. First abundance in your mind is blessing others. I can give so much of love and blessing outside because I am abundant with that. I don't want you to count your abundance with money, with relationship, with materialistic thing. I want you to count your abundance with kindness, humanity, love, joy, which you can spread out. Do you actually feel abundant that you are with all those feelings? We all are. Right? And when we start giving that abundance out, what happens? We grow more. Right? So one request from all of you, Lenin and Firoz, can you come on camera for one time? Because I want to take a screenshot of this. I want to take a screenshot, Firoz. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, wow, so smart you are looking, Firoz. Why you were hiding till now? Yeah. Now, fantastic. Thank you, guys. Now, can we all take a screenshot of this? Smile, huh? Please. Who is taking screenshot? Okay, take a screenshot. I want all of you to tag in Instagram, each one of us, okay, with the learnings which you had today. Can we all do that? Can we all do that? Yeah. You know what will happen? People will see it. People will come back and check which training are you going through. There would be more people enrolling for my training for sure. I can help more people to transform. And it's my only purpose. You are helping me to achieve my mission. So can you help me to achieve my mission? Is it possible? Will you be able to do that? Yeah. Because what happens when you help others, happiness for others grow and happiness comes back to you, right? A random way of helping, random happiness, random help. Can we all just step out? You know, sometimes what I do, I feel like I want to do a random helping. I just step out. My security guard who stands in our apartment, I just go and wish him. Kaise ho bhaiya? Sab theek hai? And the smile on his face makes my day. Trust me, when I bring a smile to somebody else, even a security guard, a labor, because they want somebody to ask them, how is their day? I want you to every day generate a random happiness. You don't know how much universe will bless you. You feel it is a simple act. It is very powerful act. Very, very powerful act. I have seen Rafi doing it. I so many times Rafi goes on the way and he starts talking to any random people. Kaise bhaiya, sab theek hai? He will start bringing smile to everyone's face. Right? And they get it in your DNA. Every human, be in love with them. Spread that happiness in them. You see how your life will transform. Right? The angels are surrounded around you. And the angels will start working for you. Just order, an angel will bring in front of you. Because you are doing God's work. What are we doing by bringing smile in a security guard's face or a labor's face? We are doing his work. Right? Who can bring smile to every human being? God. Now, when you bring smile to a security guard face, what you become? God. So when you do his work, don't you feel he will take care of you? Of course. Right? I just tell him, I am taking care of your people. You better take care of me. Every day, I just order him this. So can we just close this training today? Otherwise, I'll keep on talking. I have lots to give you, lots. Okay, that's why I kept 30 days. Okay, can we close this training today with an exercise of gratitude? Can we do that? And tomorrow morning, okay, guys, I just want to check with you how you want this training to be. Should we do it weekly, twice, every day? How you want this to happen? Weekly, twice, Rafi is saying.
Weekly
Every
twice
day?
will be better. I feel live
Weekly
live
twice.
session.
Okay, weekly twice. 1 hour, 2 hours.
1 hour is enough for
Weekly
me,
twice.
but other
Okay.
people opinion also important. Yeah.
Okay, so how you want this? But even if you do weekly twice live with me, every day you have to do exercise what I give you.
Correct,
Every
correct.
day you will get a video from me. Every day there would be certain exercises coming to. Promise me, commit to yourself. You're not committing to me. You're committing to your life that you are going to work whatever it takes to be your best self. Can we all promise? Can we all commit? Whatever it takes to be your best self by doing small actions, not a big thing. Okay, whatever questions you have, I will take it after 2 weeks, because I know in this 2 weeks I will clear all your questions by, unconsciously. Whatever I will cover, you will get your answers. Okay, even if you don't get answers in this 2 weeks, I will have a session with you to give you answers. Okay, is that fine? Fantastic. So the next session, when we can have? Vikram is saying every day. Swastika?
No, not every day. I'm agree
Weekly
with
twice?
Rafi.
Weekly
Yeah.
twice? Firoz, weekly twice?
For me, anything.
Lenin, weekly twice? Okay, Lenin is not responding. I'm taking it as, okay, fantastic. Now, the Vikram, if you need one-to-one every day, I want to understand what you need. I will help you out. If you still need, I will be available for you. Don't worry. Okay, so there are certain things which I'll tell you to do every day, and if you are able to do it and you want to progress much further, I will be available for you. Okay, don't feel that I have neglected you. Otherwise, officially we will have twice in a week. So today is Tuesday, right? Now next session, can we have it on Thursday or Friday?
For me, any day, no issues.
Friday? What about Friday? What?
Friday? All of you Friday?
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
Fantastic. Friday we will have, then we will have another session on Saturday, because weekend I don't want to leave you alone. Okay. Saturday for sure, I want to have a session. Friday, Saturday, 2 days we will have a session. Then again we will have it on Tuesday. Let's keep it 3 days. And if we think
Okay.
3 days is
Okay.
too much, then we'll reduce it to 2 days.
2-3 days, fine. Within
days
a
is
7
fine?
days, 3 days is, yeah, good.
3 days is good. Okay, fantastic. So Friday, Saturday, and today was Tuesday. So Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, fantastic. Vikram, don't worry about payment. I am not going to talk about anything extra money. I just want extra self-empowerment. Okay, so please, whatever it takes, I am ready to give you. Just work on yourself. There is no extra money. There is extra effort. There is extra commitment. Okay, love you so much. Bye bye. See you. Keep dreaming, keep rising, keep shining.